Okay, well, as promised, we're going to cut some metric threads with this lathe for the absolute first time since I've owned it for about 10 years now. And I'm very excited. So hey, stick around. We're going to have some fun cutting metric threads. So I'm told one of the important things about cutting metric threads, and we're going to drag this over just to get that number 4 closer, is once you kick it into gear, and I want to kick this over to here, once you kick it into gear, you leave it on that number, exactly on that number. You don't let it roll around a rotation. Bang, you leave it there, and you can either stop the lathe, pull your tool bit back, and then reverse the lathe and reverse it all the way back. Or there's another way that I went on YouTube and I think it was Tom at Ox Tool kind of did that little thing where you can. Let's go ahead and run a couple of passes to see what we've got and see how this thing is cutting. And we're sitting at 0 and 0 for our compounds at 60 degrees. And all right, we got my metric thread gauge. Now let's back this up and start. Oh, that's way too fast. That's way too slow. Okay, so there and there maybe. Yeah, that's pretty good. And okay, I started on the number 4, and I stopped it, and I stopped the motor, the motor immediately, and I indexed just a little bit beyond that, and I kicked it out of gear. So now what we want to do is we want to kick it back into gear, and I'm going to do it just by hand because, oh no, I'm not, because we're in compound. All right, we're going to start it up. We're going to kick it back. I've pulled the tool bit back so that it's not going to get in the way, and we're just going to rotate back just a little bit until the number 4 comes back up again. You ready? And then kick it back into gear. There we go. And we're setting pretty good there. Bring it back to 0. Add 10 more. Can you see that? No. There's 10 more. And let's cut. We're in gear, we're set, we're ready to go. Go for it. Okay, we're going to take 5 more. All right, we're very close. I'm going to take one more spring pass, and this time I'm going to put thread cutting oil on. Sulfur base helps cut a much nicer thread. Okay, so we're at 0. We're ready to go. We're on number 4. Let's go. Okay, looks good. I think we got ourselves a thread. Well, that wasn't too bad, and we got ourselves a nice thread out of that. Now, I use 303 stainless, which is much more machinable and less wear and tear on the bits, so it came out pretty good. Hey, this is Nick Collier, checking out.